What's up, y'all? What's up? It's Kia. How y'all doing? I want to talk to you all today about what and how you will tell your story. Are you going to tell your story with a defeated attitude, or will you tell it in victory? Will you allow past circumstances to break you down, tear you down, dictate your future, dictate how you will move forward in a positive way, and show other people that your past is not your present or your future? How are you going to do this? I want to talk to you about that right now, because a lot of times we allow past mistakes, past hurts to put us into the land of unforgiveness. We are not forgiving. We are not even forgiving ourselves. We holding on to those mistakes that we made, and we feel guilty about it. And there's nothing wrong with dealing with whatever issue that you've had. There's nothing wrong with that, and dealing with just the sin of it. But I'm talking about allowing yourself to move forward, allowing yourself to forgive you and forgiving others around you who may have wronged you, because you are making yourself basically the victim. You are putting yourself in a stagnant moment because you can't move forward, because you're constantly dwelling on the past, and you got to let that go and move forward. God has so much more for you, but you want to sit and dwell in pity. You want to sit and dwell in mistakes. You want to sit and dwell in hatred. You want to sit and dwell in all of that, and it's just so unhealthy. I'm talking about moving forward. When you share your story, are you going to share your story as a victorious person? Or are you going to share your story and say, this may have happened, however, I've overcome that, and there is so much more for me. There is so much more that God has in store for me, and my story is going to be a blessing to others. And that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about moving forward and being able to bless somebody else with your story, being able to even bless yourself in the story, and saying that I can move past all the mistakes. I can move past all the hurt. I forgive me. I forgive you, because you know what? The only person that you are restricting is yourself when you do that. I'm talking about moving forward in your life and allowing each and every blessing that's before you to just walk into your life. Particularly all the things that we might say, I've been able to move past. But every time you see that person, every time you hear that person's name, every time there's some indication that this reminder is coming up for you, you start tripping. That's an indication that you need to move past that. You need to move way beyond that, because you are blocking what God has for you when you do that. And the problem with that is you will continue to do it. You'll do it over and over and over and over again, and you'll keep wondering, why is it that I'm in this same place? That's what I'm talking about. You'll be stagnated. You don't want to be in the place of where you're stagnant and you can't move forward. You can't move past the previous issues that you've had. You can't move past the previous hurts, because you know what? Nobody is perfect. The person that hurt you may not have even intended to hurt you. They may have even been going through their own turmoil. They may have been going through their own issues. It may not have had anything to do with you. But you have to be able to forgive and move forward and just trust again. You have to be able to say, I'm going to tell my story, and I'm going to bless somebody with this story. Somebody will be moved in a mighty way when I tell my story. Somebody's going to say, I never thought I would be able to get past this issue, but I heard your testimony. I heard your story, and it blessed me. It let me know that I can move past my past. And that's what I'm talking about. Let's start moving past our past. Let's start letting these things go, getting these things off our back, because we don't want to move forward. We don't want to allow new things in with old things still on our back. So I'm telling you, release those things, pray about it, meditate on it, and just remember, the past is the past.